In just a couple of years, the community of Idlewild, not far from Grand Rapids, will celebrate its centennial.
Well, this is an incredible place with an amazing past. Performers like Della Reese, the Four Tops, and Bill Cosby have taken turns on the stage.
And our guest, Coy Davis, is on a mission to keep that history alive and help promote its future with an annual arts and music festival.
And artist George Bayard is here along with you to talk about it. Let's start by introducing people who have not had the opportunity to travel to Idlewild about what it is.
Well, first of all, it was founded in 1912, and it was founded by two gentlemen, actually white gentlemen, called the Branch Brothers. And they were out of White Cloud, and they were kind of abolitionists, and at the time they recognized African Americans were coming from the South to the North. For the Industrial Revolution, and as a result, though, segregation was still very alive in the North as well as the South. So there was no place for them to go and hunt and fish. So that was the reason why they invested in Idlewild. And they hired two gentlemen out of Chicago. They started a sales office, and they sold the lots for $35 a piece, $1 down, $6 down, $1 a month.
We'll take that deal right now. How about that? Yeah,
well, we're looking at a documentary right now, and you know, in its heyday, it was quite the place to go and vacation in summer. And now you're doing a really cool festival. You're in the third year. Why don't you tell us a little bit about this Arts and Music Festival?
Well,
it's this weekend, by the way.
It's this weekend, yeah, Saturday, September 4th. And it's something that we came up with. I have a little committee called the Idlewild 100 Committee, and we decided to start celebrating the 100th anniversary in advance, working towards 2012. And so this is as a result of that.
That's really awesome. And George, you're involved with that. Tell us what your part is and introduce us to some of these beautiful pieces of art behind you.
Well, I am coordinating the arts part of the festival this year. We're bringing up artists from Grand Rapids and some from Muskegon, a couple of them from Kalamazoo, that'll show their works, original works, and sell them. And that's pretty much what we'll be doing.
Starting from the left over here, why don't you just tell us about some of these pieces?
Some of these works, the first three, or the one all the way over on the left, is a jazz. McCoy Tyner, he's a pianist. The work is done by Vito Hollowell. He's a local here, Grand Rapids artist here. He lives down on South Division, has a studio down there.
Actually, I know him.
You know
he's
me?
wonderful.
Yeah,
He's done a lot of the work in Hopcat, hasn't he?
Yes, almost all of the work hanging there is Vito.
Of musicians.
Yes.
Gorgeous stuff.
And that's why we chose a musical theme, because it's a music and arts festival. The next one you should recognize is Miles Davis, Kind of Blue. This is a painting that he did with mixed medium, and it is for sale also. And then The Lady on the Beach, that's one also that Vito did. Gives it a beach theme. There is a beach in Idlewild, right? And so that was a painting that he did kind of on a spare of the moment. And this last piece is a piece by an African artist. Now, we mainly represent local artists, but this gentleman, Stephen Bellyjuice, is from Tanzania. And we have just gotten a shipment of his works, and they're made on bark cloth. It's cloth that comes from the inside tree of a matumbo tree, and it's very old and lasts for a long time. So it's an abstract image that he did on the bark cloth.
Well, that's wonderful. And Coy, you were telling us that you've noticed over the last several years that the age of the people who come to Idlewild has really kind of started to increase. You really want to encourage that next generation to come and visit you.
Yes, we do. And again, through the Arts and Music Festival, we can hopefully reach younger people to say, hey, we should go up there because we're looking for things to do.
Right.
And again, after the arts and during the day, we're also going to have authors there. Rose Hammond, who wrote a book on it, is going to be there to sign her books, and I'll be there to sign my documentaries if anybody wants.
Well, just a couple, weeks ago, you had a really big distinction bestowed upon you for being on the National Register for Idlewild.
Right. And that was, again, something we hope will bring people to Idlewild. If they come to see it, they'll stay and say, hey, we've got to get back there.
And preserve that history that is amazing. You know, a really cool place.
Well, the music part of it too is really the greatest part of history.
Hey, a great thing to do for the holiday weekend.
Absolutely.
Anyone looking.
And just an hour drive from Grand Rapids, so I
It's
mean, it
not bad
really
at
is
all.
easy to find.
Yeah,
Less
it
than a
is.
CD away, right?
Pardon?
Less than a CD away,
Less
you
than
said.
a CD away.
There you go. Well,
love
thanks
it.
for being with us today, and
Okay.
thanks for sharing your treasures with us.
Thank you.
Yes, this is wonderful. Stay with us. We'll be right back.